Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? Hope everybody's feeling good. I'm just going to make sure all my tweets are done. Sorry if it's too loud. It might be too loud. I've also definitely spelled Wuklamat wrong. Not in this, but in general. And I kind of just refuse to check to see what the right thing is. So, question mark? Cool. Oh god, I thought that was my blooming thing, and it wasn't. How is everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? Hope everybody's feeling good. I'm feeling okay. It's the weekend, you know. The weekend means nice, relaxing times. At least that's what it feels like for me. I feel like we just want to get straight into it, frankly. Boop, 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 boop. I also have a drink, which may or may not be the reasoning behind why I'm so happy. It might be just a tiny bit. Also, I tweeted this, but I got a pay increase, which was great. It was nice to feel appreciated, even if it wasn't a metric ton of money. It just feels nice to be appreciated, frankly. Now, last time we were trying to cook a specific dish for these people, and we had figured out the spices. We figured out the cooking method. I remember there being a banana, and then you take the leaves and you cook it underground. I remember that. And you use a specific spice that both colours it and also, spices the dish. And now we're getting the ingredients. Also, we beat the big bird. Oh, hello again. Did you need something? Yes, we do need something. We've got something that we'd like to do, please. Najul leaves for purposes other than the Zabal Pabal, naturally. Unfortunately, I've just used up my last. You'll have to travel to the lower forest for more. Gumlark's Grove is the source of the finest Najul leaves you'll find. Wild variants you sometimes see in the city markets can't compare. I see. I had hoped to avoid such a lengthy venture, but if there's no other way to obtain our ingredients, then to Jatiki Heartland we shall go. Allow me to save you the trip. Oh? Travelling there requires you to go through the Tibiki Traverse, but it has caved in due to the recent storms, I expect. What? But that means we can't get on the Najul leaves. But we can, can't we? If there was no other way of procuring them, you would have suspended this feat, or else altered its objective. Perhaps. Anyway, I apologize for the interruption, but having overheard your conversation, I feel compelled to chime in. That's very nice of you. Any last-minute advice you'd be willing to share? Only to undertake the feat of repast with an empty stomach. You may find the Zabal Pabal to be delicious but daunting dish to finish. I can't wait. I thought he was going to say that because it tastes absolutely disgusting. Still, if there's no leaves here, and we can't travel for more, how are we supposed to gather all the ingredients? These feats are meant to deepen our understanding of the peoples and cultures of Torial. So perhaps there is something about Zabal Pabal that we have yet to learn, something of significance other than its recipe or ingredients. Sure, your guess is as good as mine. Oh, I see. Like who was the first to make it, its history, that sort of thing? If it's Yatel's history you're interested in, you should start with the Old War. Between the Zabal and the Mamunjar? These forests have borne witness to centuries of warfare, the evidence of which remains a scar upon the earth. To know the end of that bloodshed is to know Zabal Pabal. Huh? What does steamed Ibruk have to do with bloodshed? Precisely the question we must answer. Vexing though such a detour may seem, I can't think of no other way to approach this feat. In that case, you may wish to visit the site of a settlement ruined by the war, the village of Ayon Ashal. It lies a short distance to the east. The village of Ayon Ashal? You're ununderstood. Thank you for the help. Come, let's go see this place. Boom. Yes, all of this natural environment's really good. Anyway, car mode, activate. Turn into a car. Enemies, fold yourself 13 times. Boop boop ba-doo ba-doo boop boo boop ba-doo boop ba-doo ba-doo boop. Boop 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 ba-doo boop ba-doo boop ba-doo boop ba-doo boo. I don't know if I said it in the tweet, but I've sort of taken it as a sign that I got a pay increase just when I was thinking of getting something to improve my... I did say this. Yeah, I'm so happy. I'm going to buy it just after the stream, though. The village of Ilyon Ashar must be further east. Let us continue with haste. For all we know, our competitors may be on our heels. They may already been there. They probably just stole some blimmin' leaves from a random passerby, if we're being completely honest. It's just so calming, you know? I think I chose the perfect time to have this stream on. Because, like, you have, like, relaxing Monday to start you get in, because it's literally just relaxing. Then you have the relaxing Friday that just gets you into the weekend. And then you've got the sort of kind of less relaxing, daunting Baldur's Gate 3, which is the Wednesday stream. Hey, Wooklamat, what's up? Boom, 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 boom. So this is the village of Aeon Ashal, or what's left of it. It was a place of light and life. My great-grandfather called it home, in fact. Hey, Wukevu! How are you doing? Wukevu, I didn't know you were in Yaktel. I was picking up lumber for the Wickbracks when I heard that the third promise was on her way to the site of deep historical significance. I immediately saw another opportunity to be of service, and so I followed you here. Wookevu is a shipwright who came to our aid during the Feat of Reeds. A pleasure. You're a member of the Promise's retinue, I presume? For the moment, I suppose I am. My name is Konoha. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Konoha, that's a good name, a familiar name. Where have I heard? Konoha, as in the second promise of Turial? To think I addressed the Dawn Servant's own son as such common retinue. Such disrespect cannot be excused. Please take your gun and... Oh, come on, not this again. I take no offense. Please do not dwell on it. Alright, then I shall dwell on it then. And right on cue. At least he's consistent. I understand you wish to learn about Zabruk Pabil. While I am forbidden by the Zakrak to divulge any information regarding its preparation, I'd be happy to share what I know of the history. We'd appreciate that. In its most basic sense, the conflict between the Zabral and the Mamunjar was one of land. The Mamunjar live in the lower forest, where the thick canopies obscure the sun and soil is unforgiving to crops. This drove them to covet the upper forest, the home of the Zabral, and they launched a determined campaign to seize it for themselves. Yet advantage ever favours higher ground, and the Zabral forces held the upper hand against the invaders, rebuffing them time and time again. But as the state of this village would attest, the tide eventually turned. What brought it about? Something you know all too well. Blessed siblings. They're a recent thing? You must understand, the Mamunjar were once a people as much at war with themselves as they were others. The Hobigo, the Boniwa, and the Doprio each sought to assert dominance over the others, even as they engaged the Zabral in battle. In an effort... Oh, I missed it. It was long believed that partners of different clans could not have children together. But then it happened. A child arrived who shared the blood of the Hobigon and the Bunuwa, both a two-headed Mamunjar. Blessed with tremendous physical strength and magical prowess, he grew into a mighty warrior before eventually arising as the first autarch, ruler of all three clans. Such qualities would dispose anyone to leadership, characters notwithstanding. Under the autarch's rule, the newly united Mamunjar became a force to be feared, and the war soon came to head. I think it's best you see the results firsthand. Let us visit another battlefield from that time, and there I shall continue the tale. Surely, they couldn't beat all of you. There are surely powerful individuals on your side as well. Also, it was only 2 heads, and there was 3 species, which for me feels a bit weird. Why wasn't it a 3-headed that had the qualities of all 3 species that were at war? Oh god. No one thought to get rid of all these horrendously burned trees? This feels like pretty freaking bad.
This is where most battles were fought between the Shabral and Mamulja, the Shobrit Cinderfield.
Jesus.
A field of cinders, indeed. How fierce their clashes must have been.
Seems pretty bad.
The war over these lands began after the Yoqui's departure some 500 years ago. And for 4 centuries thereafter, the 2 enemies repaid violence with violence. A constant stream of minor skirmishes.
At least it wasn't a huge war.
By massive slaughter.
Slaughter.
Until Father ended their endless conflict 80 years ago.
That's true.
Accompanied by a retinue of only 6, the Dawn Servant opposed both armies and brought the fighting to a standstill.
First they sealed Valley Armanda at full strength, And
There,
now
cool, now I
this.
can actually see.
It was during this armistice that both sides gathered for negotiations at the Dawn Servant's behest.
Is the logic that, like, there's parts of each of their food in the culture, in the food? You know? Does that make sense? Oh. Oh, there's the big boy. Oh, he came with them then, okay.
For too long, you have been bound by your ancestors' violent legacy. It is past time you broke free of it.
Easier said than done,
Tell
mate.
that to the scale scum! We fight to protect what is rightfully ours. If not for their greed, we'd be living in peace.
It's true.
Buff your tails and scurry off then! Cowards like you ill deserve the bounty of this forest.
Even should one of you succeed in vanquishing the other, your triumph will last only until a new invader arrives. Tell me, do you know of the vast continent that lies far to the east, where numerous nations vie for dominance?
Yeah, they don't do as much now. They didn't know about that?
You do not. And why should you? Affairs beyond the salt we have no intention to cross are of no consequence to us.
Hey, it's the guy! It's the dude!
Not until those affairs come to Tural, like our honored visitor here.
He's got a sword and everything, he's
He's
cool!
from across the ocean.
Yeah?
I've been to the ocean before, and it's nothing but water farther than the eye can see. What sort of vessel could possibly reach its end?
Big boat. Don't you have boats there?
That such technology exists is indisputable, as is foreign powers' awareness of Tural.
Hmm.
If any such country were to develop a taste for Turali soil,
Oh, he used fear.
bring to bear the might of innovations we can only imagine, what do you suppose happens then?
You all get destroyed.
You do not know the warlords of the East, but you know that if they came, they would not settle for a single forest.
How come they don't have a blimmin' two-headed on their side?
By joining hands, we might
Like,
create a unified
Leading these
front,
people.
an alliance capable of
I can't
repelling
show you
them
because my mouse is on
from
the
any
screen.
other foe.
But like, the lizard people.
There is no greater proof of these than my companions and I. Alone we are weak, but together we triumphed over Valigarmanda.
Valigamanda.
What? You defeated the Sky Ruin?
Of course. Isn't that strong?
I'd take you for a liar if the sting of our own defeat wasn't still fresh.
Their coordination was indeed impressive. How the Pelu stymied our efforts to cripple the Yokui's legs and defend our ballistas.
The Pelu did that?
And when we withdrew to strike again from a distance, the Hanu called the winds to make our arrows miss their marks. In seeking to exploit their weaknesses, we only subjected ourselves to their strengths.
Okay, that is pretty cool. Hello.
Those strengths are born of cooperation.
The bunny-eared one's gonna be
The guiding
Ellenville's,
principle of the nation we
like,
envision.
master, right? The person that told them to go out. It's
Our
almost
fruit
certainly.
has lasted for centuries. How do you expect us to join hands now?
They make a meal. It's a meal. It's gonna be a fucking meal.
Ha ha! Give us an evening to convince you.
I still think they should be 3 heads. There was someone there, they were wearing a blue sash. It wasn't
And
Thancred.
so began that legendary banquet. One would not expect sworn enemies to abruptly drink to each other's health, and, indeed, a tense silence hung over the venue. But then, the dawn servant called for the exchange of traditional cuisine.
I
So
knew it.
was
I knew
that
it.
The mamulja partook of spiced meat, and the chabrol steamed najul.
I knew it. It's literally spice free and
Before
steamed
long,
medjool.
Delight manifested upon the faces of those present, each side impressed by the other's dish. Seeing this, the dawn servant laughed and declared once more. Their flavors, he said, would be even better combined. And he proceeded to help them
He's a
prepare
cook as
the new
well?
creation.
Damn, I expected one of his companions to do that.
That's Shebruk Pibil, I'd wager.
Yeah. You can't say yes.
It is a
That's
marriage
cheating.
of Chabrol and Mamulja cultures.
Oh, that's just
and
putting a smile on my
proof of their
face.
newfound cooperation. The dawn servant had asked for a single evening, but the feasting is said to have lasted 3 days and 3 nights. So delicious was their repast.
Jesus. Did no one sleep?
In the end, a peace accord was reached, and the dawn servant's words at that time still illuminate our way forward.
So,
Ignorance begets a strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
oh, this is really nice. Stop laughing.
Sorry.
Stop laughing. Why are you laughing?
It's just to think that he ended an age-old conflict with food. It's all so absurd. It's somehow so very papa, I couldn't help but laugh.
That does seem very much like him. He seems like incredible, frankly. I hope he doesn't die.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
That's why he's trying to make you understand the cultures of this place. Very
Now
simple.
then, I trust you understand the significance of Shebruk Pibil and the history it
Shebruk
is written.
Pibil. I was not even close.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing the story with us. What's wrong?
There's somebody hiding there. I can see you.
Someone was there, you say?
I mean, they're still there.
Perhaps our competition is cooking up some scheme or another.
Maybe. Probably that sage
Something
person.
Bitter and half-baked, no doubt.
I don't know if it's the first promise doing it. It's probably good. I don't think it's really cheating to learn information from other people, you know? Okay, first thing I need to do. I need to do something real quick before we continue on. I know it is a bit laggy. I don't know why it's a bit laggy. I just know it is obviously a bit laggy. Nothing I can do about that, really. Cool. Let's continue on. Papa really did live up to his words. He traveled the land and learned of our people's myriad cultures. And we're doing the same now. Sure. Evu has given us valuable insight into the origins of that name that I can't say. However, we're still no close to producing the necessary Najul leaves unless... Tell me, was that historical feast commemorated in some fashion? With a monument, for instance? Indeed it was. Allow me to show it you. Why would he say specifically a monument? At no point would I be like, would this ever have had a monument of some kind? What does this do? Oh! I've never seen that. I've never clicked that button before. How many people watching this knew that V allowed you to look behind you? Is that obvious? Is that a normal key for people to put, like, look behind you? Doesn't feel like it would be. Oh, it's an axe? It's just like an axe in a wood? And a bunch of trees? Oh, I get it. It's one of the weapons from each of them. That's pretty cool. Here it is. Offered up by the two factions, these weapons symbolize their vow that they would never again raise their arms against each other. Since the feat demands a journey through history, I thought it only logical that a monument like this might steer us through, especially one at the heart of such a significant battle. Lemate, Notta, would you help me search this area for clues? Tell me if anything catches your eye. Sure thing! Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo. Look here, the soil has recently overturned. Has been recently overturned. Is this going to be some Najul leaves? Is it going to be... Da-da-da-da-da-da-da? Ooh, someone buried a box. Feels a bit mean to open it, but okay. Well, well, I would have been satisfied to find only a hint, but here they are. Fresh Najul leaves. Rukor's doing. I'd wager. There's a poetry in hiding them on this battlefield, given that it was central to the war that they helped out. Huh, so he planned all this from the start. I don't think he planned the rocks falling. Thank you, Wakevu. We wouldn't have found these leaves without your help. It was my honor to render assistance. And with apologies to present company, allow me to offer my encouragement as well. Third promise. Ever since I witnessed your performance in the feat of reeds, I am certain that you are the claimant most worthy of leading our nation. All devise solutions to the Hanu ailing crops, but you alone sought to know their culture and revive the Inu Hanu, even if it seemed unrelated to your task. In my humble opinion, no one cares more for the people of Turial and what they hold dear. Bit mean to say directly in front of the second promise. Should you again require the historical musings of an old shipwright, I am ever at your service. You're saying it directly to the second promise. For now, I'll take my leave. That was incredibly mean. Seriously. That's not right. I cannot argue with that. That's just so mean. We have what we need. Let us return to Ibrax. Let me have it. Let me keep it. Let me keep it. I am the strongest of everybody here. Please, I don't want you to be stolen from again. It's not that I don't trust you, it's that I don't think you could beat Bakul Jar Jar. And I don't think you can beat the first promise either. And so you're kind of stuck in this situation where you can't beat either of them. You know, it's not anything related to you. It's related to what you're going to have to deal with. I am glad we were successful. The others should be back soon, I expect. I hope. I'm famished. Well, hopefully they didn't have the same problems we had. Hey, Puff of Darkness. That sounds wrong. Hey, Being of Darkness. Am I gonna have to talk? How did everyone fare? We got the Najul leaves. Wookavu came along and helped us find them. Wookavu was here. I would have liked to have said hello. Yes, he gave us an important history lesson. So yeah, there was this war, and then like the war happened, and then like the war's over. 'Cause of food. Gotta drink quickly. I don't want to miss anything. That Gulu Jajar brought an end to centuries of war surprises me little, but to achieve said peace through cuisine is something else entirely. I'm sorry, I'm not good with voices today. Leave it to my old man to find the oddest solutions. But how about the rest of you? Is our kitchen ready? Everything should be in order. Aranja and I made another tour of the village and borrowed the cooking utensils we needed, with no mention of what we needed them for, of course. And I was pleased to report that we were stocked with the finest firewood this forest had to offer. Spoke like a true expert. Erinville and I found a brook, and we should have meat aplenty. It was a spirited creature, so much so that its hunter fell down a nut trying to catch it. What part of never speak of this to anyone did you not understand? Laugh, 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 laugh. I picked a good portion of local herbs with particular attention to the seeds and yield akahite. I'm told our resident astrologer divined the appropriate measurements for the seasoning as well. Though further inquiry did I determine the ideal balance of spices. That's just a normal way of speaking, Oranjo. What happened to your words? You didn't say doth or verily. Then all that remains is to prepare the dish itself. I presume that at least one among us is versed in the culinary arts? I can hardly claim profound skill, but I have cooked for myself. You can leave the rest to me. And you, I hope? I could use an adventurer's grit when it comes to skinning the Ebok. Oh, my mouth is watering already! Cue the first and Forest Promise and Bakul Jajar? No? Without further delay then, let's see if we get it the first time. I've got a feeling like when they said you fail, you can do it again, it kind of implies that we're going to fail the first time, but maybe I'm thinking too much into this. Is this them sneaking around? No? Oh, this is just us. We can't help, right? Surely we can't help.
Oh, it smells so good.
It does smell pretty damn good. I'm saying this
There
as
is
if I
still
don't know.
time. I shall prepare our sample at once.
Oh, interesting. What are they doing? Wait, are they gonna destroy our stuff?
First, I wasn't sure about being stuck with the one head. But better that than playing nanny to the mewling house cat.
Wow, what about the other one? Wait, which one's the
Be
mewing
quiet,
house
Dr.
cat?
Jaja. No one cares what you think.
Wow.
Act tough all you like. Victory will be ours.
Does anyone win?
It's ready.
Did it succeed? Did we succeed?
Apologies for the wait. We submit to you our Shibruk Pibil.
Is it? How's it? Is it good?
This looks amazing!
Is it good? I don't see the banana. Is it
The
good?
dish is prepared by using the culinary techniques of the Mamulja to cook the spiced meats favored by the Jabral. It is a symbol of peace between their two peoples after centuries of war.
I mean, I guess the other two people know exactly this because they probably ate it.
Both the ingredients and your methods appear to have been correct. Now then,
Oh, did they sneak something into ours? Let us see if it went well. Did it go well? Did it work?
in taste, texture, and aroma, you have recreated Shibruk Bibil admirably.
Oh, good. We did it. But...
Granted, anyone might well achieve similar results by following the recipe to the letter.
we know the cultural
But you-
significance.
Went a step further. You sought to learn the cultural significance of the dish, about Yoktel's history of violence and your father's role in ending it. Your willingness to take lessons from the past befits aspiring Dawn servants. And for that, I commend you. All that remains is to partake of your creation.
Okay, they
True
gotta eat it all.
understanding
If they don't eat it all,
is
do we
only through
fail?
experience.
I just have this assumption we're gonna fail. I don't know why.
This is something I'm definitely good at.
Take it slow,
Ahem,
savor
I
it.
believe we have yet to receive our assessment.
Okay.
Ours is also a faithful example of Shibruk Pibil, as you will no doubt agree.
Can we both win? Or did they not use the banana leaves? Ooh, is that why? You did not use the banana leaves, did you? No, there's no way. They would have known where they were. One of the Bakul Jar Jar comes from them. Comes from that
I
village.
see.
Oh.
While your effort looks the part, unlike the second and third promises dish, it lacks its defining aroma.
Yeah, it's the banana thing, isn't it?
Preposterous! The meat was marinated in spice before being steamed in an earthen oven. This is Shibruk Pibil.
Ah.
Oh? And what about the Jatika banana leaf?
It's because of you that we couldn't get any damn leaves! You can't fault us!
You could have destroyed the rocks.
But the second and third promises had no such difficulty, did they? That which they needed, they acquired simply by showing interest in our history and heritage.
Also, yeah, that is also a big thing.
It's just some crusty old leaf. What difference could it make?
Isn't it literally taking out part of the one side of the blimmin'
Your dish
equation?
lacks an essential ingredient. As you have failed to demonstrate an adequate understanding of Shibruk Pibil, I must deem your performance unsatisfactory.
Wow.
Your team will not receive keystones.
Wow.
This was stupid anyway.
They're just gonna steal ours, aren't they? What's he gonna do? No, First Promise is gonna say sure, he's gonna be fine with it. Come on, First Promise. I know you're a good person.
His ambition only grows more intense. That someone could harbor such dark thoughts towards family.
No.
What do I care for this sham of a feat? I can always take what I need later.
He's just gonna get the other villagers one just for being there, right? That's going to be the logic.
This is delicious.
I'm glad he likes it, because he could just not like it. Like, I don't like some
It melts in
things.
your mouth, and the way the najou leaf rounds out these spices is sublime.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like they add too much to the whole thing, if I'm being honest.
This is the taste of harmony. Someone who only knows brute force and deception could never appreciate it.
Jesus, what's happened to you, Wuklamat?
Choke on your harmony.
Hey. What's happened to you? Why have you gotten so confident?
Come, come. Finish your meal. That too is part of the feat.
Yeah, it doesn't look like you've had any of it, even though I know you have.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Come on, eat some as well. Eat some as well. Second promise.
Ah, that was bliss.
It was palatable enough, I suppose.
Oh, he didn't like it as much. He didn't like it nearly as much.
To you, who have successfully performed the feat of repast, I present these keystones.
Thank you. Didn't he... What was the point in saying that if you fail, you can try again, then? Have I misinterpreted
Only one
that?
feet left.
You know, like, it feels like that would be important. Oh, I now get it.
Get going then.
Okay, it was nice teaming up with you. Next time we meet, we're rivals again. Not even a goodbye. Bye, Thancred. Bye, Oranje.
I'm glad that I wasn't paired with one of the others.
Yeah, I mean, we were the best team.
We can do better than that, surely.
Bye, Thancred. Bye, Oranje. I can sort of see why you chose him. There is a lot of potential
The
there.
sixth keystone is ours. Thanks for all your help, everyone.
He's kind of learning the opposite of what Wuklamat's learning. Wuklamat's got the heart, but none of the knowledge.
I forgot something important.
Konoha is learning the heart, but has the knowledge.
Was there any Shipbrook people left? I could really use another helping.
There's the fake one. You can have the fake one. I'm sure it's still nice. It's spiced meat. It just, I guess, doesn't have the creamy taste of, like, banana to sort of go through it. That was so good. I'm already looking forward to having it again. Here, Not a Kryl made more using leftover ingredients. You'll love it. I'm thinking to buy more for the road myself. Now that the feat of repast is over, the villagers should be free to offer it to us, right? Sure. New wares are available. I'm not going to be buying that again. I mean, it sounds good. It actually sounds like something I'd eat. It's kind of what I ate before this stream, actually. Seeing as we now face the penultimate objective of the rite, it would be wise to travel to Mamuk and undertake the feat of brotherhood without delay. Wise, yes, but impossible. The traverse which connects the upper forest to the heartland is still impassable. Is there no other way? I'm afraid not. Work to clear the path is underway, though, so I'm hopeful we can resume our journey soon. Then let us each use this time as we see fit. I, for one, would like to explore the village's surroundings if Evanvale would oblige me with a tour. Very well, I have no other engagements. Then I will come with you, if only to prove that I am capable of keeping my footing. Though I shouldn't rejoice in our delay, it does afford me an opportunity to look into my grandfather's purported visit to Yoctel. Oh, that's right! Mablu did say something about a foreign mage coming there through here decades back, didn't she? I'll come with you. Want to join us, Notta? I don't have a choice. I mean, I do, because that sounds more interesting than just having a tour. Let us reconvene at our respective diversions. After our respective diversions. As I recall, the merchant met my grandfather at a market in Yactel some 20 years ago. Anyone who might readily remember him must thoroughly be at least middle-aged. Let us make inquiries while we can. Where we can. Ba-doo. Do 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 do. So we're looking for an old member of this tribe. The problem there, though, is I don't really think I can figure out people's age in this species, if I'm being honest. A former mage 20 years ago? Yes, I remember him. It's not often we get visitors from across the salt, let alone those travelling with infants, a baby girl, as I recall. I only saw him in passing, mind. If any were to know more, I'd wager it'd be Hunmu Rook. He was already a Zakrak then. Zabrakrak. A baby girl? A baby girl? It couldn't be. Thank you. The information was very helpful. Is it going to be her, or is it going to be his actual daughter? Because I think there's an adopted thing happening there, if I remember correctly. Maybe it's lady that died in Realm Reborn. It might be her. I think she died in Realm Reborn. Former leader of the Scions. The first leader of the Scions we meet. Hello again. Do you require assistance? A foreign mage passed through Ibak roughly 20 years ago, possibly carrying a young child. Do you remember him? Why do you ask me this? Who is this man to you? He may have been my grandfather. I wish to know what brought him here. Your grandfather? Not by blood. Not by blood, but he is family nonetheless. A foreign mage did indeed visit Zabot Brak. Master Galulf. So far as his identity is concerned, I trust you are satisfied? More than that, however, I cannot say. Why not? I like that one more. I like being orange. I simply cannot. I beg you understandance and forgiveness. Very well, I will not press. Thank you for confirming his presence here. The rest I will discover myself. Out of more general curiosity, I have another question. They say the Yokhul once dwelled in these forests. Where was that exactly? General curiosity indeed, but yes. Before they withdrew to Utupachu some 5 centuries ago, the Yokhul claimed Yactel as their own. Many of their archaeological remains can be found in the lower forest, the Jaktiki heartlands. Then that's where they may have had their visions. Thank you. That answers much and more. I understand what it means to long for one's family, so believe me when I say that. Though my position forbids me from aiding you further, I wish you nothing but success. By helping the Third Promise find the Golden City, you will surely find the answers to your questions. Oh, okay. It would give you an unfair advantage if you asked about it. Speaking of which, I have a query of my own for you, Notta. May I request a moment of your company? Yeah, sure. Are you going to ask if I'm the Warrior of Light? Go on. Go on. We'll wait for you. Thank you for obliging me. First, let us head to the cenote behind this village. I wish for you to fall in a hole behind this village so that I may capture you. You are a weird-coloured cat person, and although the war is over, we're still weirdly racist about this. This is probably not what he's saying. It was my intention to see you off without saying anything, but Mistress Kryle's plea has softened my resolve. As the leader of our community, I am gladdened to see that the Third Promise has surrounded herself with such passionate and trustworthy companions. Would you tell me of her journey this far? Yeah, sure. We went to the Pelu Pelu and we traded up until we got enough for wine to then buy a scented saddle for alpacas. We did the Hanu Hanu where we did the festival. Oh, is that so? It seems the rite has been a source of great learning and growth for Wuklamat. It does me well to hear that. Is this his her father? My daughter would be about her age. Girls are rarely born amongst the Zabral, so when she arrived, the village was elated. Such joy I felt when I first held her, and pain when I found her at the bottom of a cenote. 3 years old, an accident it was said, but I knew better. She had been pushed. What? Why? Though we never caught them, a suspicious figure was seen fleeing towards the Jatiki heartlands, towards Mamuk. Once bitter enemies, the Mamul Jar and the Zabral have learned to live in peace. But who could doubt the intent of such a reprehensible act? By targeting the child who would one day lead her people, the criminal sought to undermine the future of the Zabral. I was determined to not let them succeed, and so I let the memory of my daughter die in that cenote, and gave her into the care of the one person I knew who could protect her. Dawn servant Galul Jajar. So that is his daughter. Though she was born to lead the Zabral, fate has a greater plan for Wuklamat. What? Only the Dawn servant and I know the truth, but I must now take you into my confidence for one reason. If the villain who attempted to murder my daughter was indeed a Manuk, then rancor towards the Zabral still burns. I was caught off guard once. I will not suffer the same tragedy again. And so I ask you, not as the Dawn Servant's elector, but as a father, to watch over the Third Promise, defend her from her enemies that may be lurking in shadow. Will you do this for me? Of course. I was already doing that. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Will you hear my question and answer me plainly? Answer me not as a ruler of Turial, but a concerned father. Interesting. They both consider... That's nice. I like that. Suffice it to say, this conversation must remain between us. Pray breathe not a word of this to anybody. Sure. I don't think it'll ever come up. I'm pretty good with secrets, bearing in mind I physically can't say anything to the people. Ooh, Wuklamat? No, it's somebody else. Well, Bakul Jajar's gonna know about it. That's fine. All of them are adopted. Recalling the past has rendered me emotional. I require a moment to compose myself, but please do not keep the third promise waiting. I thought I could maybe see the dude. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's not like a secret, haha, I have a secret hidden card. It's just, okay, he was adopted. Who cares? He was adopted when he was 3. He doubtlessly doesn't remember anything. You know, I will say, in that war, there was a decent amount of, like, female, Zabral there. Do they just happen to be very, very, what's the word? Good in battle? Oh, there's going to be a battle in this, because it's, sinking me. You're back, so what did Hamunruk want? Shh, it's a secret. It's alright, you don't have to say. More importantly, the Tobak Traverse still isn't clear yet. Something about even more rocks. I think this is an opportunity to rest. All that cooking and prepping for it has worn me out. Please don't say we're going to be attacked. This really feels like we're going to be attacked. Not now, but like when it's just us two. A nap does sound tempting. Don't attack them. You're gonna follow them. I know you're gonna follow them. A moment promise. Ooh. You're one of Bakul Jajar's. What do you want? I've come to fetch you. You're welcome to reviews, but know it would be most unwise. And why's that? I'm sure your salted friend has an idea. What do you think? And they say house cats don't come when called. Follow me, promise. Did they really kidnap their father? Why? It's been like 2 minutes. Oh, or maybe it's a good thing?
What is the meaning of this? And just how far do you plan on taking us?
This is a long journey. Oh, that's Bakul. He's feeling pretty angry. Seriously. I hope the first promise isn't also here.
Humuruk!
Humuruk?
Bakul Jaja, you snake! If you want my keys done so badly, you'll deal with me and me alone. Leave the Elector out of this.
Is that all you think he is? Foolish kitty! This man is the reason we are here. Take a good look at him. Go on, look. Surely you recognize your real father.
Wow. That didn't last long.
Don't believe us? Then ask your trusted Sellsworth. She heard it straight from the old man's mouth.
It's true.
Is it true? Is
Look at that.
My...
What happened there? Indeed, it's true.
Your silence says it all.
I'm not allowed to talk about it.
Now that you understand the situation, let's see those keystones. I'll even let you fight for them. Just you and me.
Oh, because you're scared that if I join, you lose.
If that adventurer attempts to interfere, I'll kill the old man myself!
Jesus, this guy. That's literally an elector that you're gonna kill.
You despicable, heartless fiend.
2 heads, no heart, it seems.
Kinsman or no, I won't stand for you taking hostages.
It's true. She would have.
Come
you know,
on then.
it would have
wanna
worked if you had a
fight?
random
I'll
person.
give you a fight.
Oh, do I get to control her?
Oh, such heroic caterwauling promise. I'm shaking.
Caterwauling. Never heard that word before. Cool
Guard
word.
our hostage well. We wouldn't want to attempt any thoughts of rescue.
That's a pretty cool word. I guess it's like posturing, is my guess from context.
By the by, house cat, they've been instructed to put down Papa dearest when you lose. Hopefully he settled his affairs.
Wait, so then I lose the reason to not interfere?
Don't worry. I'm not losing to the likes of him.
But I lose my reason to not, like, interfere if they kill him. And I could just... I have a fairly good reason to kill them.
Well, what are you waiting for, you blessed bastards? It's 2 against 1. Don't tell me you're scared.
He's scared. He's 100% scared.
I know I didn't hear you right.
You got 4 sets of ears. Sorry, 2 sets of ears. Cowards don't stand a chance against Wuklamat.
You dare call us cowards? I'll kill you, kill you all!
Yeah, sure.
Don't look away, son. I want you to watch as I tear your beloved promise to shreds!
Sure. I won't be looking away.
Hey, eyes on me. The house cat, remember?
Yeah. Nice.
I'll say it again. I'm not losing to the likes of you.
Go on, Wuklamat. You've got this.
I'm going to become Dawn's servant, and I will protect my people.
I'm gonna be the Pirate King. I'm gonna be the Hokage. I don't know what the bleach one is. In this battle, you play as Wuklamat. Through skillful combat, Wuklamat will gain resolve she needs to unless powerful limit breakers. They will cover help, use them early and often to emerge victorious. Use them early. Got it. Well, I'll use them early when my health is getting low, right?
Come, you mangy house cat, so I can rip you to pieces! I'll cut you to shreds!
What did that do? Oh, thank God, I was a genius.
My magic should be more than enough for Miss Mittens.
I'll make you eat dirt!
No.
No more tricks, Bakul Chaja. We're settling this here and now.
I haven't got the limit breaker thing yet.
Still playing the part of the brave warrior?
Jesus.
Miss Mittens is no longer amusing me, brother.
Yeah, hit them.
Right has taught me so much
Nice. There wasn't that much health.
about my nation
I've dodged every attack and I'm still worried. What does that one do? Oh! That's what it does! Oh. Okay, I'm alive.
How do you like this?
What?
Kitty, 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 kitty.
What the heck? How was I supposed to block that? Okay, I know what I need to do. I think I know what I need to do. Get behind him. Okay, I understand what I need to do now. It's that one. I'm a genius.
I finally understand what it means to live in peace.
Die, die, die. Dawnlight convergence, or whatever it said.
Day in safety and happiness.
You suck. I win.
It's time we finish that.
This is the end for you, kitten.
That was it. I mean, it was pretty scary, I guess. What's the twist? Okay, okay, we'll move it to like here. Boom! Genius. Well, not genius, but not like bad. I do feel like I'm about to die though.
Not enough to claim the title of Dawn's servant. I must carry on Papa's legacy. His love
What's
for
the
our
point
people.
of this one?
I'll grind you beneath my heel.
We're gonna go to this one. Potential blast!
What? Can't keep up. Why don't you die?
What is Supreme Standard?
Fine. I'll show you the true power of the blessed.
Oh? Ready? I can't press the button very fast! I'm not very good at this!
I will be the next Dawn servant, and I'll protect my people's happiness to the last.
Oh, nice! You made a wall! That's cool. That's really cool.
That's when there's no way
Nice. Well done.
But that was everything I had!
Yeah, you suck.
I can't stand it anymore! Attack!
That's why I have it.
This is our fight! Stay out of it!
You bring shame upon us. You think we care about your stupid pride? This is for Mamuk! We cannot lose!
Oh, the great Bakul Jaja needs help, I see. Send your whole army. You still won't win. I will prove that my allies are right to believe in me.
There's too many thugs. Kill them.
She wasn't like this before!
His guardians are pretty powerful in fairness. Ultimate Sun Dawn Light Dawn Lit Convergence. Boom. Nice. Well done, Warclamat. Hey, give us the keystones. A battle between these two species in this area.
I reclaim what you stole.
But that's it, you can have the rest.
No. How can this be?
Oh?
How could that puny house cat beat all of us?
She's got friends. An anime on her side.
You've caused nothing but trouble with your dirty tricks. Threatening the Hanu, releasing Valyarmanda, harassing me is one thing. But you've endangered too many innocents. No more, Bakul Jaja. I will not stand for it. If you even think of tormenting my people again, you will answer to me.
Yeah. Take that, Bakul Jaja. You were always a mid-boss.
No. No.
What are the pots? What the hell is happening to him?
And he goes and forgets he had the way blocked.
Oh, he blocked the way.
What? That was his doing?
Of course it is.
The only part left in the saga is the Lay of the Brotherhood in Mamuk.
Oh, I thought... Okay, yeah.
The plan was to force you here so we could take the rest of your keystones.
Okay.
So that's what he was up to. But, should you be telling us this?
Yeah, they've given up. They know they've lost.
What does it matter? You've beaten us. It's over.
Yeah.
We'll release the hostage.
That was a cool fight. I liked that. It wasn't me doing anything. That's what I liked about that. It was just a straight one-on-one.
I'm sorry.
was careless.
That's fine. I mean, I doubt you're that
Are you
strong.
all right?
You're a chief. They don't need to be strong.
So what Bakul Jaja said about you and me.
Yeah, it's true.
Aye. Ha. But to single-handedly defeat Bakul Jaja, you truly are the Dawn Servant's daughter.
Well, I mean, he's... Yeah.
It has been my honor to bear witness to your journey. Promise.
Aw. Wait. I don't know how I feel about this.
Promise. Yes. That's what I am.
Yep. Promise to this place that you will bring peace.
I'm Kulul Jaja's daughter, and Tuli Hyolal's next Dawn servant.
Of course. He,
Come on. Let's rejoin the others.
Sure, let's go. Yeah, that's the nod. Now you know that something's happening. Do 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 do. Yeah, well done. You're not even that hurt. After beating Bakul Jaja, a bunch of hired thugs, and his retinue. That's pretty impressive. It's weird that he didn't hire any more of the lizard people. Seems we were the last to return. I'm glad everyone made it back safely. Thank you for having faith in me. Keeping out of the fight even when it got dirty couldn't have been easy for you. But Bakul Jaja wouldn't be the last person to threaten those I care about. I wanted to prove to myself that I can stand up to such villains, even when I stand alone. Which isn't to say I won't ask for your help when I need it, of course. I know better than that now. Do 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 do. Click. No. Item gain. It's gonna be Flash earlier in the second bombers camp. Oh, he's losing all his stuff to the first bombers, isn't he? 100%. First bombers is coming in, beating everybody up, taking the keystone he needs. Should have stayed.
The passage to Mamuk remains blocked. For now, all we can do is try to rest and recover.
Why don't you just stay in the village?
Perhaps with a meal, as my sister would no doubt suggest. Shall we borrow the kitchens and prepare some Shibruk Bibil?
So, thou hast taken a liking to the dish.
Yeah, I mean, he said it was good.
As we learn to appreciate the unfamiliar, 'tis only natural that we develop new affinities. There is no shame in this.
I don't think he... Is he shamed about it?
But there is in ignorance. I had barely considered what the people of Tuli Yolal hold dear. What hopes they harbor for the future.
Yeah, true.
Our nation is built upon the bonds that Father forged during his journey across Tural. But so single-minded have I been in my advocacy of foreign innovations that I fail to understand my own people.
I mean, you're learning. That's good.
Could someone who struggles to connect with the populace ever make a worthy Dawn servant?
Yeah, you'll learn. You'll learn the skill. I'm sure you will. Everyone learns stuff in this thing.
To understand and connect with people is by no means easy.
It's a
But
possible
there is something you can do
skill.
to pave the way.
Be open about your feelings.
Let them see you for who you really are. What makes you laugh and cry and rage. That sort of honesty is the first step towards mutual understanding and connection.
Sure, that makes sense. In theory.
Understanding begets fellowship, as my father said. And yet, what you suggest does not come naturally to me.
That's fine, it's a learned thing.
I, too, have found it difficult to speak from the heart. In thy struggles, I see mine own, painful in their familiarity. Yet frightening though it may feel, if we are to move forward, we must indeed take that first step. Dispense with pretense, and simply be.
Do you remember when you first approached us, and we asked you why you wanted to become Dawn Servant?
Yeah.
You said you wished to use the knowledge you acquired in Sharlayan for your country, and in doing so repay your father for the opportunities he afforded you. What won me over was not your ambition, but your motivation. So let your people know this, and in time, they'll come to support you as we do.
Exactly. You've got this.
You can't hide behind that stoicism forever.
I mean, stoicism isn't bad. Occasionally. Like, don't change your whole
Very well then.
personality.
I will make a greater effort to be myself. By not being my usual self so much.
I can understand that a bit. Maybe I don't understand it a ton, if I'm being honest. Do 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 do. Doodle do doodle. So what's the state of the traverse? Still being cleared, I'd assume. Herman said he would notify us as soon as the work was done. Then perhaps now would be a good time to consider how we might reclaim Wuklamat's stolen keystone. The next feat will be our last, after all. Actuality about that. Oh, I already got that back. What? When? Not to mention how. This is Bakul Jajar we're talking about. Yeah, so I fought him at the battlefield, which felt a bit weird because it was a symbol of peace, but still. So I taught him a lesson and took my keystone back. You bested Bakul Jajar in single combat? Bravo! What can I say? I've got good friends to encourage and cheer me on. Especially since you couldn't block one of his attacks. There you are. Orange extractors have contacted me with the news of their success. The Traverse is now safe to travel. Then we can finally make for Mamook. Come to think of it, isn't that Bakul Jajar's home? We can only hope its residents don't share his winning personality. If it is indeed the city where Ketanram first met the Dawn Servant, surely some civility awaits us. I would not be so certain. It is true that the Dawn Servant received Ketanram in Mamook, and was instrumental in the establishment of friendly relations between the Zabal and the Mamul Jar. But since that time, most Mamul Jar who supported his peace have left their city in favor of abiding in the capital. What remains is the cloister of Mamook, and while these traditionalists do not take up arms against us, neither do they bear great love for outsiders. Whatever they're like, the people of Mamook are also of Torial. If I'm to be Dawn Servant, it's my job to know them first as well. We'll be on our way then. I'm glad I could learn about where I came from, and eat so much food besides. Thank you for everything, Hamoonwook. Until next time, take care. Do 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 do. Boo better do. First, we make our way across the cinder fields due southeast. Yeah, sure, I've been there. We've all been there. Well, 3 of us have been there. I guess one of them's not in it, so 2 of us have been here. That's wrong. 2 of us have been here. I'm proud of you, daughter. How you have grown indeed. Do-do-do. I thought that there was an Aether thing. That was so annoying for a second there. Right, we make our way there now. Do you think the final boss is going to be the first promise? Because that's now what I'm thinking about, right? It's not Mamuljar. There is a chance it could be whoever made Mamuljar, because it seems to be... Sorry, Bakul Jar Jar. Because it seems to be that, like... There's some logic. There's some sort of suspicious things about the 2-headed creature that they keep making. And how it feels like it might be artificial in some variety. I think it's probably going to be the first promise. Maybe his assistant, but given the power and him not realizing that he's being used. Because it does sort of feel like, to a certain extent, that he is being used in some variety. Because it seems like he has some sort of inferiority complex. That's the word! Sorry, I forgot it last week. And they're using that inferiority complex to sort of manipulate him in some capacity, you know? Is that a ballista? Why are there pretty new-looking ballistas around here? And whatever this is. Is this... This is a mobile turret? No, it's like a little robot? Or is it... What is that? Is that a tower? Ding, 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 ding. That thing, the flaming bird, and this weird little creature here are apparently of equivalent power level. It's just like an armadillo, but like with a weirder face. I say weirder. I don't even think it's that much weirder of a face, now that I look at it. Let's just get these, because sadly they're upgrades. Even though I don't mind this fit, I just don't think it is as good. The traverse will bring us straight into the Jatiki heartlands. Remember how you insisted this forest is green? I don't get that. Oh wait, do we not? This can't be the final task, because what about the bunny-eared people? We haven't had anything related to them. Or wherever, like, Koana comes from. I mean, I don't think there's going to be a tribe of just cat-eared people. But, like, they never mentioned where they came from. Maybe that's not something that's going to come up, because he's not, like, the main character. Hey, Kryle, what's up? This path is quite steep, isn't it? Let's just take our time and descend safely. You have no idea how much I want to jump down now that you said that. No, I'm doing it. You don't tell me what to do, Kryle. I spoke with one of the excavators on my way down. Apparently Bakul Jar Jar cleared away the one fallen tree remaining by barreling through it. That Wuklamat single-handedly defeated someone possessing such physical might is nothing short of remarkable. Still, we ought to proceed with caution. There's no telling what his wounded pride might compel him to attempt. I mean, he was beaten by just Wuklamat. You know? There's a part of me that still feels like that a couple of the Scions are probably stronger than Wuklamar in most situations. So I doubt it's going to be that strong. Ooh, do they live in the caves? That's kind of cool. No wonder they kind of want to be in the upper forest. What? Where do are we going to go further down? But it's just not further down to register as being more further down? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Oh, this place looks lovely. What the heck? Why wasn't I told about this place? Alluring, isn't it? In more ways than one, take my pairing stone and hold it close to the glowing rock. Okay. Pairing stone. God, this place looks beautiful. As you hold the pairing stone in the soft glow, it affixed itself to the boulder with surprising force. Pairing stones are natural magnets, and that's a meteorite filled with iron, one of many remnants of an ancient meteor shower. The heterogeneous aether they emit causes surrounding flora to grow unique hues, as you can see. That's really fucking cool. That's really cool. So these glowing boulders came plummeting down from the heavens? Vidal be merciful. Vidal be merciful. And they're still glowing. There you are. Oh, this place looks breathtaking. Blue, it's all blue. Well, some purples. A far cry from the upper forest indeed. This place is so fascinating. I'm eager to hear what the people of the Mamook can tell us about it. Keep running, we're almost there. Yeah, they're gonna be really pissed with you. Let's be honest. I think they might like the first promise, but they're gonna hate you. Especially if it's literally mostly traditionalists. It makes me wonder who Garul Jar Jar gave the Elector status to. Bearing in mind that he doesn't have like a close personal friend or like I mean, I guess there's probably a chief of some kind of the traditionalists. But this is like if the Yok'ul was run by the Vorpal dude. As this is also my first time visiting Mamook, I have no experience interacting with the locals. But given Hamrun Rook's parting words, I would advise a cautionary approach. Sure. Hey, there's Bukul Jar Jar. We all know what comes next. Let's find that Elector. Two streets seem to converge upon this plaza, so I propose we split our numbers between them. Given Hamrun Rook's guidance, I also suggest we err on the side of caution and move thoroughly throughout the city in pairs. Erenville can come with me, Alisay can come with Kryl. That leaves Nota to accompany Wuklamar. If the arrangements are to everyone's satisfaction, then may our respective searches prove fruitful. This is when we get attacked by the whole city, and it's just me and Wuklamar destroying the whole city. Look, I don't think that's like an impossible thing to happen, that's the thing. Oh, it's a hat I can wear! Oh, it's a cool hat as well. It fits my colour scheme, kind of. With the grey and black sort of feather as the major feather. That's cool. That's really cool. Yeah, those people hate me, right? Yep, they've moved away as soon as I got there. I don't think that was unintentional. I love cities where stuff is growing in them. Belligerent, that's never a good thing. Your words may have been ambient noise for the care the citizen pays you. Yeah, they're just not talking to us, okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, I can see the particular... Did I attune to the ether? Nope. Never mind. Back to square one. Let's spread joy. 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 You can't be mad at me. It's blooming Christmas. It's not Christmas, but I've got the Christmassy thing on. Boom. We're attuned. They don't talk to us. Just find the biggest one. Oh, are they gonna make... You know, that'd be cool, is if they made Bakul Jar Jar the Elector, and he just gave himself the keystone. That would be hilarious. Please tell me you've had better luck. Nope. No one will talk to you either. I was prepared for hard stares and harsh words, but this is something else. That building there looks like a shop, doesn't it? Let's go and take a look. A merchant wouldn't ignore us, surely. I mean, they would. If they're a merchant that deals only with local produce. Hello there. We'd like to ask you something if you don't mind. No. Move along, outsiders. We're just trying to find someone. The Dawn Servant Elector. Could you tell us where they are? No. Wow, they're going that far, eh? You know what? You're all lucky that I'm not actually in there. How are we supposed to find the Elector if nobody will ever speak with us? Everyone, can you hear me? Come to the massive stone structure on the west side of the city as quickly as you can. Oh? Have they kidnapped someone? They couldn't have taken, like, Arrynville or something, right? I'm thinking because that's the weakest group. Because Alphino Kryl is stronger than just Alisay on their own. Alphino called, Alisay and Kryl are here. It's Arrynville.
Up there.
Oh, second promise? Arrynville's fine. Cool, that's fine. It's Bakul, hello. And first promise. And first promise lost?
Bested by a mere shade.
Wow.
Sororja? Papa?
No, it's a shade.
Not as you know him. What you see is an arcane manifestation of the Dawn Servant as he was in his prime.
Wait, is the task to beat that and you win? Somebody can summon that? Oh no, it's a pot. Never mind.
The channeler is Zerelja, Autarch of Mamuk and Elector for the feet of the Brotherhood.
I see. You gotta beat it to win. First promise, you have failed.
Tuliyolal's mightiest warrior, yet wisest you are not. You, who spurned your retainer's aid when battling your betters.
Oh shit, that's actually good advice.
To prove oneself superior to blessed siblings by surpassing the shade of Galul Jar Jar himself. That is the final feat.
I see.
The first promise fought alone and fell short, but that is now the least of his concerns.
What do you mean?
You could have let your foolishness end with your failure. But instead, you attempted to harm an anointed elector. Soralja, as of this moment, you are no longer a claimant. I disqualify you from the right of succession. Be gone from my sight.
Wow. I did not expect that. So he's not as strong as his prime father. Interesting. God, he
This
seems
isn't
weak.
over yet. I will be the one to reach the Golden City.
Oh, interesting. So he's going to try a different way? I did not expect the first promise to fail.
When Zoralcha was defeated, he tried to take the keystone by force. But he was thwarted by Father Shade.
Jesus. Is that Bakul? Hello, Bakul.
My dearest child, welcome home.
Oh. That feels unfair. Actually, no, I can't say that, can I?
This feat was made for you. Only blessed siblings could hope to defeat Gulul Jaja.
Yeah, he can't.
But ere we begin, I would see the fruits of your triumphs.
He failed.
Come,
Well, I
show
mean,
me
he's
your
got...
tablets.
Has he got any? Oh, we got one. Two. That's two.
What is this? Where are your keystones?
He like, failed a lot of the tasks.
Explain yourself, boy!
He didn't even go for the Pelu Pelu one. At least I didn't see him. I really like the green. On, like, the darkish purple.
No matter. Not all can be expected to go to plan. What keystones you lack, you can easily take.
Please, try it. He doesn't lose. He doesn't win.
I tried. But I couldn't. I cannot beat her.
You mean to tell me that you...
I like this die as
Royal
well.
for
Look at
all
him.
here have sacrificed, were defeated by your inferiors?
Seemingly.
You are as useless as your siblings. A failure.
Jesus.
Leave and never return! You have no place here!
Jesus. You're making me feel sorry for him.
Let's go, brother.
Jesus.
Worthless! Pathetic! This was our chance to claim sovereignty, and he ruins it!
Well. What do we do now, sir?
But when these stragglers fail, Gulul Jaja will be forced to extend his rule. And in the next rite of succession, we will present a better claimant.
Yeah.
So come, stand before me, and fall.
I like the fact that he gave it to
I
somebody
won't do your trial.
who seems absolutely horrendous.
Oh? You intend to forfeit the right?
No.
Papa wants his successor to intimately understand the country he loves. Every step of my journey, I've learned something about our peoples and their cultures. I would do the same here in Mamuk.
They're not going to talk to you, though.
The Mamulja deserve nothing less. So your battle can wait.
Oh, interesting.
I'm of the same mind. Father named you an elector for a reason. There must be something that he would have us learn.
Interesting.
Do as you will. But until you triumph over the Shade, you shall proceed.
I'd love it
no
if this one's
further.
the actual Elector. I don't think that's true, but that'd be cool if it was.
Promise. I would speak with you. Meet me on the western outskirts.
What about the other one? That's unfair. The other one also said the exact same thing. Admittedly after, but that was just because they didn't get a chance. That's not fair. Tell the second promise what's up. The Elector we have met thus far have all had their peculiarities, but each we felt would judge claimants equally. The Zariel Jar, however, seems set in his beliefs that only blessed siblings are worthy of the throne. Why would the Dawn Servant name an openly biased man Elector? Worrying over Zariel Jar won't get us anywhere. That lady, on the other hand, was the first person to address us with any civility since we arrived. We should go and meet her, hear what she has to say. The western outskirts, right? Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Thank you for coming. My name is Milajar. Here we may talk freely, away from prying eyes. And what is it you wish to talk about? Tell me, what do you think of the Mamuk? Well, we don't have much to say yet. No one wants to speak with us. All who remain in the city are devoted to the traditional ways. They believe that blessed siblings are superior, that only they are worthy to lead the peoples of this continent. Most would not deign to address outsiders, deeming them beneath notice. Sounds like the ideal community so far as Bakul Jajar is concerned. I am tired, exhausted by this senselessness. There are others like me, but we dare not speak our truth aloud. We have an opportunity to change that, for you have bested Bakul Jajar. You, as a brawl inferior by all presumptions, triumphed over our two-headed champion. This time anyway. Next time I might not be so lucky. Bakul Jajar is just that strong. I seriously don't understand why he cheats so much. It seems to me he'd do better if he trusted his own abilities. He's desperate. Other blessed siblings have fallen before. Malar Jajar of the Silver Scales, for one. He travelled across the Salt in search of conquest, only to be overcome. I fought him. But no matter how the individual may falter, the people still believe in the blessed siblings' supremacy. Because of my father. He who united to all under one rule, who in their eyes stands as testament to the tradition's infallibility, regardless of your father's virtuous intent, his greatest triumph over only fanned the flames of our people's obsessions. However, as both his daughter and claimant to his legacy, your triumph could prove that Garul Jar Jar's true strength lies not in his birth but in his character, and in doing so you may give us the strength to renounce the blessed siblings forever. I can understand wanting to forsake zealotry, but isn't forsaking two-headed Mamul Jar going a bit far? You must decide that for yourself, whether the price we pay is worth an empty dream. They make them artificially, 100%. They 100% do. There's no way. They sacrifice people or something, or like combine them at birth or something. There is a place that will help you to understand our plight. It lies far west of here. Follow me. God, I'd love this. I'd love to visit somewhere like this. Like the glowing blue plants, the purplish, the sky. It looks insane. I swear I heard somewhere that having like actual like meteoric like stone, like grounded into your like soil is actually like a good. It's like the exact opposite of being bad for the soil. It's like really, really good for the soil. But maybe I'm just misunderstanding something. Is that a meteorite up there? Aye, judging by their attachment, the tree must benefit from the meteorite's unique ether. Anyway, we should press on. Millar Jar was anxious for us to see whatever it is she has to show us. Is it going to be all those pots? That's kind of cool. I like the idea of a place where it's like... the place has like flourishing fauna and flora because of like a meteoric... a meteor storm, or like a meteor shower that peppered the land, and the soil from it just was insanely like... I don't know what you'd call it, like... It had so much vitality to it that it just made the crop yield insane. Well, this is a nice little place. What do you think, Alice? A hunting camp? Like as not. I'd love to I'd love to talk to Mamul Jar's hunters and learn about their ways, except they probably ignore me. The others have continued on. Let us catch up to them. Wait, this wasn't the place? God damn it, you caught me monologuing again. I do like the fight music. It properly gets me into the mood. I feel like I should play more fight music when I'm like playing a game that's like competitive in some way. I think it'd just get me into the mood. You know? Maybe it'd make me better. It would make me better. Let's not even think about that. What? This is the place you wanted to show us? It lies just beyond this passage. Entry to this grounds is not permitted even to the devout. Nonetheless, I would reveal our secrets to you. Rest assured, I shall take responsibility. Come, see for yourself the truth of the blessed. I wonder what makes them go for the music where it's like... This is going to be interesting. I wonder if this is something the Dawn servant also knows. It's a giant pool? It looks beautiful.
I shouldn't have looked down.
I shouldn't have looked down.
The stone pier yonder. That is our destination.
You stone pier yonder. Okay. Oh, how do we even get up there? I don't see any ladders. Like at all.
To erect it there would have been no small feat.
Yeah, I don't even know how you build something that much underwater.
The work of Yakui hands built long, long ago. Our forebears merely altered the entrance.
These Yakul were really good builders.
Altered? To what end?
It will be quicker to show you. We have beasts that can carry us below.
Oh, is it the same things we used before? Oh no, they're definitely birds. Oh, it's a cute bird. Oh, it's a very cute bird. They kind of look like deers, but with wings. Oh, they're cool. They're really cool, actually. They remind me of what are they called? Kirin? Are they called Kirin? They normally have lightning powers. They normally got 4 feet, but they got the faces of them. Oh, there's Bakul Jaja. Hello, Bakul. Are you going to be Bakul with us? Don't be
Cool Jaja.
Don't be Bakul. Don't be Bakul.
What? Couldn't wait to laugh at the failure?
No, we wouldn't laugh at you.
You've always come here to cry. Ever since you were little.
It's his mother.
Mother?
Yeah. In mother and father.
The third promise seeks to learn about Mamuk. She may be our chance to finally end what we have been powerless to stop.
You've seen the
Talk
power.
with her. Tell her what we have done.
Oh, damn, are we going to learn it from Bakul?
Fine. Perhaps it's only right that we be the ones to speak of it. Blessed as we are.
I was surprised. I would have thought the wise one was going to talk then. Or maybe there'll be a disagreement. Oh, is that a smile? Is that supposed to be a smile? It didn't come across well.
Here.
What, an urn?
This vessel holds the remains of a two-headed Mabonja. An infant.
Oh, frick. What? Why are you showing us this? Oh shit, there was so many vases in his flashback.
We converted the ruins into a cenotaph, so the souls of these children wouldn't return as vengeful spirits.
Oh shit, it's like a tomb?
Do you know how blessed siblings are made?
No.
I've heard that they are born to Hubago and Bunawa parents.
Hubago Bunawa. Was that
Such unions between clans
that a double
were
nod?
originally arranged to stop infighting. The war against the Shibran was going poorly, and we needed to be united.
Jesus.
Then, one day, a child was born. One blessed with 2 heads and tremendous power.
They are pretty damn powerful.
When this child grew old enough to lead our army, we became unstoppable.
The Shebral had no answer, and we drove them all the way back to the trees above.
Oh, so they still have the trees.
That taste of victory awakened our greed. We became obsessed with conceiving more and more of these superior children.
Oh shit,
No
okay.
matter the cost. Of the countless born, most die. Trapped in their shells.
Jesus. Oh god.
Only 1 in 100 survive.
A whole 1 in 100?
If we are blessed, it is only because we yet live. Unlike our brothers and sisters, who were sacrificed for the glory of Mamuk.
That's horrible.
That is freaking horrible.
Of course it's horrible. It's an atrocity we can never take back. Those children died so that we could live. So we had to succeed, no matter what. To fail would mean it was all for nothing. Nothing.
Oh god.
But I did fail. I squandered their
Why did you
sacrifice.
make me fucking love blimmin' Bakul Jar Jar now? Feel sorry for him. I sympathise with your pain, but... You did take it too far.
I should never have been born.
Jesus, don't ever say that. Especially in front of your freaking mother.
Wrong.
Jesus.
You didn't ask to be born as you are, and you aren't responsible for your siblings' deaths.
Exactly. It's your fucking father, seemingly.
People obsessed with blessed siblings are. They made their choices, but they don't make yours.
Exactly.
Since when do you let others push you around, Bakul Jaja? What do you want? Say it!
Yeah.
I want it to end. I don't want any more to die.
Then guard this place with your life.
Then you have my word. We'll put a stop to this madness.
Blessed siblings are revered by their supporters as a means to achieve dominance in Tiral.
Yeah.
If we understand why they harbor such aspirations in the first place, we would be better equipped to treat with them.
Indeed. I just hope they will be open to discourse.
I doubt it. Maybe if you beat Garul Jar Jar's spirit.
Take me with you. Those fanatics treat my words as gospel.
No. There will be trouble if your father finds out you're still here. Moshutural Zush. There we will gather the people and ask anything the Third Promise wishes to know.
Then take one of my scales. One that blends the Hubiko and Bunewa coloring. It'll serve as proof that you have our trust.
Or that we killed you.
People will do as you say if you show it to them.
That... Jesus. Why do I now love Bakul Jar Jar? I hate this. Stop making me like a character that's supposed to be a villain. Oh god, I feel so sorry for him.
I'm sorry.
Survivor's guilt.
For what I've
From
said
birth.
and done. I don't expect your forgiveness.
You already have it.
You had your reasons. I'm glad I could know them.
Oh, it's like a handshake.
Which is to say, you're not a complete alpaca's ass.
Hey.
Thanks, Wuklama.
Well, maybe it's for the best. Hatred is exhausting, after all.
It is quite exhausting. I normally give up on it after a certain
Indeed.
point.
So let us make the most of our newfound friendship and bring together the people of Mamook. We have much to discover.
Jesus. The fucking 100 siblings just to get one that's blessed. I'll be honest, I thought worse, but that's still bad. Did somebody see this? This feels like somebody spying on us territory. No? Okay, thank God. I guess they're not going to do that twice in the same time. Right. I think I'm going to end it here. I hope everybody had a good time. On Monday we'll be doing whatever we feel like doing. Wednesday we'll be doing more Baldur's Gate. Friday we'll be doing more of this. Until then, hope you have a good weekend. Goodbye. Goodbye.